Let's put it that way. Among many communities in the locale, I guess, of South Asia. So,
Yeah.
Hellfire and his JP are going to be. He is known for cycling his options very well. Now, in certain matchups, he may be not as familiar with the player or so on, so he might cycle pretty aggressively without catching on to the pattern, as some people might say. But those are just rumors. Let's see if they are true in the set today.
AYAN also, not AYAN specifically, but Honda players also generally say that JP is one of their worst matchups in the game. So I'm curious to see how AYAN manages to tackle this kind of situation where he's already stunned, about to die. And like pretty much any throw or any touch would kill him at this point. There it is.
Right. So, Hellfire, if we're going by what most of the public seems to say about the perceptions about this matchup, seems to be dominating along the lines of those expectations. JP does seem to be giving AYAN's Honda a lot of trouble, but as I say it, AYAN opts to go into burnout as he puts Hellfire into the corner. But Hellfire answering back, he does have yet drive gauge and will manage to land the level 3. This will allow him to regenerate a healthy amount of drive gauge. See, almost 4 bars there as he opts to use EX departure.
Not only does he regenerate all his bar back, but he also stops AYAN from gaining bar back, right? So AYAN can't manage to mount offense after it because he's in burnout, and he can't choose to like EX armor out of it because in burnout you cannot go through it. All he could do was basically make a read and go for the lure 2, which is projectile involved.
Right. Looks like we've had technical difficulties, or is someone back to the character select screen? I guess we'll have to hear from production to find out. So, yeah, looks like this is one hell of a matchup where both sides have a lot to cycle through, but most of the options, if we're going by them, like JP's not the one with the burden to adapt. It is Honda.
Yeah,
and
it absolutely is Honda.
Yeah, Honda's on the back foot here. He has to be the one worrying about what JP's thinking about doing. He has to be the one trying to think 2 steps ahead, while JP has to worry about what traps he wants to lay for Honda. So, going by the rest of the screen, it seems there may actually be some technical difficulties. Am I reading the situation wrong? Let's see. So, yeah, what do you think AYAN could have done better? Because he lost the first game, right?
He definitely chose to burn himself out to extend the combo and get more damage. And I think you have to play a bit more considerate when it comes to fighting against JP. So you do have to like pick and choose your moments. The one time he did EX headbutt, that did work out from full screen somehow. But like I would say meter management is more of a concern in this matchup for the Honda player specifically, because there's a lot of ways Honda can get in, right? There's EX headbutt, there's EX butt stomp, but all of those options get deleted by even regular amnesia. So he does have to like pick and choose his spots a bit. At least that's what I would say.
Well, you heard it, folks. Economy is the name of the game. So, it seems we are back in it. And AYAN will drive rush forward. His drive meter still at a healthy 5 bars. Hellfire, however, will burn through some of his bars right now, getting some offense going. Finding some hesitation, some reticence on AYAN's side. However, AYAN switches it up. Has Hellfire in the corner. Big drive gauge lead. Hellfire will somehow flip the tables right there with a jump out.
Ooh, actually catching him with the slow command grab. Oh, goes for the overhead immediately after. I'm surprised AYAN didn't like do any reversal headbutt because of the one that he did do got jumped upon.
Right. So JP with the swipe. keeping AYAN away. AYAN finding Hellfire in the corner.
This is where also Honda shines, right? In the corner, he can just keep looping his offense with his command grabs or jabs. Headbutt obviously becoming a more of a threat over here because it's very hard to react to up close. Same with Butt Stomp.
Yes, indeed. The drive impact, unfortunately, not enough for Hellfire to make his way up there. AYAN still with a big life lead, however, he is in burnout. However, he did play the game right to the point where, hey, you're gonna be in burnout longer than me, so I get to play like a time game with you. Like, I'm a ticking time bomb. I can maybe drive impact you. But, hey, Hellfire is not having any of it, unfortunately, for AYAN. He does manage to convert into a level 3. Will the skill? I don't think so.
No.
Yes, not even close, as the kids say.
No, but he did manage to get all of his drive bar back. Couldn't make use of it, unfortunately, but it was the correct option to do over there.
It just plays all the way to AYAN's favor, as he is the one right now in the driver's seat. Misses the conversion, but he does have that 3 super bar lead in the meter department. AYAN converting into a super level 3. However, unfortunately, this will not lead Hellfire into a burnout yet, but it does give AYAN a big lead.
His health lead's massive. He has all the drive gauge in the world to do anything. He has. There we go. The headbutt I was about to say.
Yes, he was able to keep Hellfire on the back foot, keep him guessing, keep him unsure, keeping him hesitant, unsure of his own actions. Now, Hellfire will have a chance to reassert himself in the decision making as AYAN stands 1-1 in this set. Now, Hellfire almost about to get burnt out. Gets hit by the drive impact right there. It's enough to get him into a stun. And AYAN will keep going on. So this is momentum for AYAN. He takes the set lead. Full on.
Catches the OD amnesia immediately. I am not ready to bait anything. But I think he just whiffed meaty over there. Goes for the lure 2. This is going to be a chunk of damage, right? While he's
Yes.
regaining his bar, goes for the overhit. Keeping his frame tight situations pretty safe. There was an actual punish attempt, but I think Hellfire just missed it over there. AYAN pretty much ran with that round in 10 seconds speedrun.
Yeah. It is AYAN 2 to Hellfire's 1. It is not stopping anytime soon. Like, AYAN is relentless. This man has a mission. He has something to prove. He is not going to go by idly and let all these sophisticated, gentlemanly characters like JP steal the moonlight. He's here to show you what a real brawler looks like.
Yeah, rage in the bathtub over here. Man is going as ham as he possibly can. Going for DX headbutts, butt stomps, everything in the book right now. Catches him with the full screen headbutt jumping back. Not letting Hellfire amount any offense. Basically, he's even crushing his defense at this point.
Yeah. AYAN is not stopping anywhere right now, does show some respect to the projectiles and does get eaten by the drive impact. Unfortunately, Hellfire not making the most of that conversion. AYAN blocking. He does find himself yet again in burnout at full screen. Hellfire, however, has some left in the tank, trying to make a statement, trying to find a way to claw back in. AYAN is trying to just wait out the burnout. He does have the level 3 available.
Oh, is this gonna kill? Damn, he did kill it.
Hellfire is still in it. He refuses to go quietly into the night. So AYAN seems to be answering for his crimes by burning himself out. He does spend a lot of
like a 90% health lead he had, which he got chipped out of.
Yeah, he was his own enemy there by outthinking himself. Possibly a bit too quick on the trigger, or too late. Who knows? However, Hellfire is in the corner. AYAN could end this right here. Right now.
He is in burnout. Chip is a pretty big situation, and there it is. He chips him out with the headbutt, I believe.
That sequence did it.
Yeah,
That
round
was